Hi guys, it's me again, Trudy Lee, making my second video of the night, believe it or not. Today is Tuesday, August the 6th. It looks like 3 more weeks till school starts. That's a little bit longer. They got a little ways to go, so that's good. School starts on a Tuesday this year. They always start off shorter weeks, I think, so just to ease the kids into waking up early again, I think. My grandsons were here today. One of them's real happy to go to school. The other one, not too much. The older one wants to go to school. The younger one would rather stay home. So I think the older one likes being more social. He likes doing something, He likes staying busy. He's going to be in 7th grade, so that's a time to start socializing, I guess. I don't know if he likes girls yet, but maybe that has one of the reasons, huh? Get away from mom a little bit and go chat it up with some girls. Okay, you guys, I'm going to do a reading on Trump for August just to see what's going on with him right now. And y'all know I just got back home from McAllen, Texas. Y'all know I live right outside of San Antonio in Bulverde. And I just got back home from McAllen. I've been really busy. Of course, I had a lot of dog hair to vacuum up when I got home. Oh my gosh, you guys, my fig tree is producing figs over time. We've been giving away bags and bags and bags of figs. And since we were gone, they were just rotting on the tree. My daughter, she has to work 6 days a week. She ain't going to go out there and pick up those figs for us. So yesterday and today, I've gotten 3 bowls big. You know those big old Tupperware bowls you can buy? I have 3 of them full of figs just between yesterday and today. I went out there a little while ago and picked another bowl full. If you don't pick them, the birds come and eat them half-ass. Excuse my language. If you have a fig tree, you know how this is. They get gooey and sappy and drip on everything, and then the birds eat half of them, and then the flies come, and it's a big, horrible mess. So you got to keep them picked, or you're going to have a bunch of flies and rotten figs everywhere. So yesterday, that's what I did. I cleaned up my house, and then I had to go out there and pick up all the figs. My dogs, they are so funny. They love the figs. They're just eating the figs. My little dog, Kai, she'll eat anything basically except for cabbage. That's the only thing I found out. She will not eat out of my hand is a piece of cabbage. I had some coleslaw one day, and she was like, not having it. Almost anything else she'll eat. She'll eat a fig. If I'm out there, I'll break a fig in half and I'll give it to her. Now, if the fig is really, really kind of dry and chewy, like overripe, my big dog likes those kind. He seems to like the rubbery fig that he can chew on. But if it's fresh and I try to give it to him, he's like, nah, I don't want that. I want this old rotten one on the ground. I'll chew that up. He likes the nasty ones, So I'm like, trying to get him all picked up. I don't want him to get sick. He's got a funky tummy. So I'm getting those all cleaned up and trying to take all the rotten ones off the tree. And I throw the other figs. We have deer everywhere out here too, y'all. So I just throw the figs, the overly ripe ones. I just throw them down on the ground and all the deer just come and eat it. So I'm feeding birds and squirrels. Oh, we have so many squirrels and birds. Everything is coming here to eat. I had a nest. I think I may have put a picture up. My daughter did. She took a picture of the birds. I had a nest in a hanging planter and 3 cardinal eggs. The day that I left I guess it was Tuesday night, they hatched. And I took a look at them and I showed my daughter, I said, when you water this plant, be real careful. Don't spray the babies, So I showed her how to water it and all. And the babies were there for maybe, let's see, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, about 3 days they were there. And then the next day, my daughter went and looked at them, and they were gone. All of them were gone. And the only thing we can figure out is that the squirrel must have eaten the babies because it's it's hanging from the roof, There's nothing that could get to it. Nothing, no predator here to get to it. I don't know what would have taken the babies out of the nest and been able to get on the roof line and get down to the hanging plant. The only thing it could have been is a squirrel. And I know there's squirrels eating the figs. So I'm thinking maybe they heard the babies chirping and they went and investigated and had a snack a baby bird snack. That's the second time this poor little cardinal has laid eggs and the babies have hatched and died within a couple of days. I don't know if y'all remember, but I had one in my tangerine tree. And I think it's the same bird because she's been around here, around this area. And now she moved her nest to the potted plant, and same thing happened. So something's eating them. At first, I thought it was a cat. I thought it must have been a cat that got the first batch of her babies that were in the tangerine tree, because the tree's not very tall. You know, it's a short tree. But after this is very high up, my hanging pot it's very high up, hanging off the roof line of my porch. So now I'm thinking it's a squirrel, because a cat can't get to it. There's no way a cat could get to it, and there's not a snake or anything like that that could climb up like that and get to it. I don't think that. So I think it's a squirrel. And I looked it up. I saw a video on YouTube of a squirrel eating a bird. I didn't know they were meat eaters, but apparently they are. You know, I'm making this video on my laptop, and when I get a notification on something, it may come across. I'm sorry, I don't know how to block that notification. I need to go in there and do it, change the setting or something so I won't be notified. So sorry if it comes up a couple times. Okay, guys, have all the cards laid out ready to go, and I am ready to do this reading for Trump. See what's going on with him. And I have the bottom of the deck that I dealt from. This is the flavor of the reading. Oh, do y'all want to see this? This is a Trump reading. Here's my Trump brush. Hey, there he is. Y'all always ask me, where's your toilet brush? Here it is. It's right here on my desk. I forget to grab it and let y'all take a look at it. So yeah, I should use it. I need a new toilet brush, and I should use it because, you know, I think it would be great. All right, this is the flavor of the reading. This is the Ace of Cups. So to me, this means a new opportunity. And I think this, unfortunately, this shooting, you see there's a lot of tears coming from this cup. This shooting is going to provide a new opportunity for us to get Trump out of office. That's what I think. This is a new opportunity to take Trump down, to hold him accountable. It's very sad and painful, but this opportunity is there and it's real, and we need to grasp it. We need to take it and use it. It's a very sad and tragic opportunity for us, but all the same, it's an opportunity to make him answer. Come on, people, stop doing that. Sorry about that, guys. This is the Knight of Wands. This is the first card that I came to for him, the first one I got. This tells me Trump's on his high horse. He really is. You know, he's in complete denial. He doesn't think that he has, you know, any blame for the shooting. He's just in denial. He has nothing to do with it. This doesn't, you know, it has nothing to do with him. He just feels like this doesn't have nothing to do with me. This was just a crazy person, you know? And he really wants to move on from this. He wants to go to El Paso, say a couple of kind words, and then move past it. He is in a hurry to get past this and put it behind him. That's what this card means. Crossing over that card, look at this, 5 of Pentacles. So it's not going to be a good month for him, for sure. Things are turning against him. They really are. We are going to use this opportunity to our best advantage. He's going to have a really bad month. People are turning against him. He's going to be left out in the cold, and he's really going to be feeling it. So just watch and see what happens, you guys. It's going to be a very difficult month for him, and he is not going to like it. This is overlooking his situation. This is 7 of Swords. So, you know, he's trying to get away with not being blamed for this situation that's happening, for this shooting situation. He doesn't feel responsible for it, but he really is. He is responsible for it. His rhetoric, his, you know, tweeting, all the things that he says, like all the racist tweets, send them back, all the horrible things he had said about the Hispanic people, that they're murderers and, they're thieves and robbers and all the horrible things he said about people. He's trying to get by with it, y'all. He's trying to act like this isn't my fault. I'm not a racist, I love people, sure, but you know what? We're not buying it. He's not going to get away with it, and we are not buying it. No one's buying it. And as a matter of fact, there's going to be more people jumping off the Trump ship. Let's see. The next card that I get is Five of Cups. So he's going to be very unhappy this month. He really is. He's feeling lonely. That's what this card's reflecting. And people are abandoning him. They really are. They're giving up on him. They're like, we're done. They know he's going down and they don't want to go down with him. And then some of the people that were, a little bit on the fence and not sure, they're sure now. They don't want to have anything to do with him. So he's very unstable, y'all. He is. He's very unstable, and he's going to regret all those racist tweets and things that he has said. He's going to regret them. Yeah. He is going to be one unhappy guy. And that doesn't make me sad at all. He's going to be unhappy, and we're going to be happy. The more unhappy he gets, the happier we'll be, for sure. That is for sure. Look at this. This is the past. This is the recent past. This is the tower. I think this is reflecting the shootings that have happened. This has changed everything, y'all. This has put everything on a new path. This is opening up everybody's eyes. This is making everybody understand what's, that we don't want more of this. We don't want more of this. So it's shedding a light on his behavior. We don't want more destruction, chaos, trauma, and it's not trauma just for the people that were in the direct line of fire from this shooter. It's all of us. It's not just the people that were murdered and their families. It's not just the communities. It's the whole United States, y'all. It's all of us. All of us are being affected, all of us. And we don't want to do that. We know we don't want to do that. So this is changing everything. This is, and this is how it always is, you guys. We only are changed by something traumatic. It had to take something this traumatic to change things. So we're going to change from all this horrific trauma, chaos. This will change our direction. So this is good. Even though this is a horrific, horrible thing that happened, there's going to be some good that comes from it, y'all. There really is. There's going to be more love in this country for each other. There's going to be people standing up for the people that are, that don't have a voice. There's going to be people that will stand up and speak for them. All the immigrants, all the people that are affected by this, all the people that are being treated unfairly in this country because of the white supremacist and racist attitude of others. So this is going to change the direction of the country completely. And I wish this wouldn't have happened. I don't want it to happen, but there is good that's going to come from it. There really is. Y'all will see that. There's good coming. So, I don't want to talk about all the shooting, but when you're doing a Trump reading, it's going to just keep coming up and coming up. So here's the future card. This is the High Priestess. This just tells us through all this sorrow and all this pain that we're on the right path. This is the path that we're supposed to be on. This is the path that we had to go down and go through, because of all this hatefulness in this country led us to that path that, and that destruction and chaos and trauma that, uh, transpired Saturday and Sunday. And we're on the right path. We're on the path to love. That's what this is. This is putting us on the path that we need to be, and everything happens for a reason. This is necessary for all of our growth and expansion. Okay, now there's some people maybe, that already knew, that had their eyes open, but this is opening people's eyes. And this is just telling us it's all going to be for the better. And, even though it's painful and horrible and everything, but we're on the right path, y'all. We're on the right path. So just to give y'all a little confidence and courage. Okay, so the state of mind card for Trump is Queen of Cups. So you're going to notice that his speaking is going to be very measured now. He'll probably be talking with the teleprompter, and I don't think this is necessarily him that's worried about his words, because, he thinks he can say anything he wants to say. But now other people that are there in the White House with him are directing him and asking him to be very measured and to, speak what is written for him, not to go off script. So I think that's what we're going to see. Other people are really worried about, his tweeting and what his speech is having an effect on others, on the crazy people, on these people that are full of hate, and they're crazy, and they're just full of hate, and any little thing can set them off. So there's other people in the White House there that are just telling him, you need to, stop the rhetoric and just read from this teleprompter. So we'll just see him being very measured now for a while, and he's just pretending. So I don't know how long it'll last, but that's what's going on right now. That's what it's telling me. But Trump, he can't focus for too long. So I doubt that will have, that will stand for very long. I don't know. And the people in El Paso, he said he wants to go down there and speak, but Beto, he's asked him not to come. He said, "Don't come. We don't need you here. We don't want you here, and there's no reason for you to come." I know he wants to, but we'll see if he does or not. All right. So the next card is the Queen of Swords. He really has no emotion, you guys. He doesn't. This is not his fault. He doesn't feel like he's not to blame. He has no remorse. This guy just doesn't have any feeling. He just doesn't have any emotions. And he just feels like, hey, people are crazy. There's just a bunch of crazy people out there. And I happen to be president. So, that's his feeling. So I doubt if he'll be able to control his mouth very long with that kind of feeling going on, because he has no remorse at all. So, and we're going to see that. He'll probably tweet something else. He'll say something and then tweet another thing. That's the way he does it, right? He'll read from the teleprompter and then he'll tweet what he really thinks. So anyway, this is the hopes and fears position, Ace of Pentacles. This is an opportunity to bring new light on Trump's presidency. I think it's the beginning of our dreams coming true. I really do. I think he's going down, y'all. This month is the beginning of the end. That's what I think this is. So, yeah, everybody's going to understand what he stands for. So this is a new opportunity to open everybody's eyes and enlighten people about Trump. And here is the outcome for Trump. This is the Page of Wands. So this just tells us that we're going to get some more news. We're going to get something new is going to come out this month. Something else. I mean, God, what else? What else? What other news can we bear? But this is some good news for us that we're going to be dealing with. So that's good. This is a new phase in Trump's presidency. I don't think he's going anywhere this month, not yet, but it's a new all-time low phase in his presidency. That's what this reflects. And like I said, I don't believe he's going anywhere this month, but maybe we'll get some good news to know that he'll soon be moving out. So let's find out what that good news is. Good news for us. That's what we need. We need some good news right now. Okay, you guys, that's my reading on Trump for right now. I'll look at him again soon. If there's anybody you'd like me to read on, please comment down below. Let me know, and I'll do a reading on them. And I also need to get out a few more readings on other people. So who do you guys like so far? Who do you think is going to be our next president? Who are y'all leaning towards? You know, I do like Biden. He's such a kind, good person. I do like him, but I don't know, of course, anybody looks good compared to Trump, anybody at all. And I love Biden, not just like him, but I do love him. I like a lot of the candidates, a lot of them. I love Warren. I like her. I think she'd make a fantastic president. And I like Williamson. I like her. I like her a lot. And the more I listen to her, the more I'm falling in love with her. In the very beginning, when I heard she was running, you know, I think I'd read one book about her, but I was thinking, we're not ready for her. I mean, I would love for her to be president, but I think as a whole, the country's not ready for her. But I think all these things that are happening, people are going to listen to her more. They're going to listen to her more because she stands for love. She is so articulate. She's so smart, and she comes from a different perspective from a different place, you know, that no other candidate has ever spoken from. And I love it. I love hearing that. And that's what we really need right now. We really need it. And she's super smart too. She's very educated, very smart. And that's what we need. And she's a female. She's heart. It's all good. I'd love to see her be president. So who are y'all leaning towards? Y'all leave some messages for me. That Tulsi, I don't feel it from her. I don't. There's something, I don't know. I don't feel her. I'm not feeling her. Mayor Pete, I like him a lot. I really like him a lot. And I forget the other guy's name. He's Japanese American, American Japanese, American Japanese. What's his name? I can't think of his name. I can see his face. I like him a lot too. I really like him a lot. And like I said, I like Biden. I will vote Democratic no matter what. But in the primary, who are you going to vote for in the primary? Who would you vote for right now in the primary? I know Biden, everybody says he's the strongest candidate and he's the best chance to beat Trump. And of course, that is the main goal, to get Trump out of here. But we also want somebody that can go 8 years, you know. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I like him, but I like these new ideas too. And I think we really need new ideas. I think that's so important that we have new ideas. And even though he's a wonderful, kind, loving, good person, I think we need some new ideas too. So maybe he'll have somebody like his vice president will be Mayor Pete or somebody, even though I'd love to see a woman. That would be great too, but we'll see. I would like to see a woman to be president. I don't want her just to be vice president. I want her to be president. Vice presidents don't have that much, you know, visibility and attention and, you know. Anyway. Okay, guys, I'm going to let you go. Thank you for listening to me. I appreciate it. Remember, I still have my summer readings. If you'd like to get a reading with me, the Celtic Cross, $25. I still have them going on till the end of August. Okay, guys. Well, I'll probably keep it till fall because it'll be for the whole summer. So it might be September 23rd or something. When's the first day of fall? I can't wait for it. It's very hot here, y'all. Really, really hot. Okay, so anyway, if you'd like a reading, please contact me at Trudy Lee Tarot at hotmail.com. Okay? All right, guys. Love you so much. Do something kind for somebody. It'll always come back to you. Thanks for listening. Bye for now.